Okay, thank you. So good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Maeda from Kanseigaku University, and I'd like to thank you for giving me the chance to speak here. And today I'm going to talk you about the problems that Japanese teachers have in these days. Here's the contents of today, and my talk is divided into 4 parts. At first, I will pose the problems about Japanese teachers. And then I will tell you the reasons why these problems have caused. And after that, I will suggest 3 solutions for that. At the end of the presentation, I will give 2 discussion questions about my topic. So the first issue is the shortage of teachers. Several regions experienced teacher shortage in 2019, and among them, there is a chronic shortage of staff, especially those who provide special education. The second problem is lack of capacity of teachers due to the rapid change in social structure. Essentially, schools and teachers are expected to carry out educational activities while taking into account the change in society. More than ever before, teachers must acquire advanced skills and knowledges. The third problem is the exhaustion of teachers. Reasons for the busyness are preparation of teaching materials and keeping watch over the students while they are in the craft activities. So why these problems happened? I will explain the causes of the problems one by one. About the shortage of teachers and lack of knowledge, the main reason is the increase in the number of slots for non-regular teachers. The Japanese government reduced the budget for education, and all schools increased the quota for non-permanent employment, which pays less than regular employment. However, as the teacher recruitment examinations become more complex, the number of people who wanted to become teachers decreased. This led a sharp decrease in the number of teachers applying for non-permanent positions, creating a problem teachers shortage and overall lack of teachers competence. Then about the Then about the exhaustion of the problem, the reason is heavy workload for teachers, and this led long hours labor. According to 2016 data, 33.5% of elementary school teachers and 57.6% of junior high school teachers were working overtime more than 20 hours a week, which is above the overwork death line. In recent years, every school activities requires paperwork. In addition, there is a rapid increase in the number of documents required for investigations by the National Board of Education and for the prevention of complaints from parents. This heavy workload made teachers so exhausting. So what do we need to solve these problems? I suggest 3 solutions. At first, I think that it is necessary to promote a policy of capping teachers' working hours. In addition to that, to reduce the workload, paperwork should be digitized to save time and effort. And finally, it is necessary to develop human resources who can cope with digitization and as a teacher. So at the end of the presentation, I will give 2 discussion questions. And the first is, I would like to know that what problems do teachers have in your country? And the second question is, what is needed to create a good working environment for teachers? Here is the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening.
Thank you, Maeda-san. Wow, good discussion questions. So question 1, what problems do teachers have in your country? So please raise your hand.
I have this discussion with you that the problem the problem that we have in our country. What I see is in our country, teachers, they see teaching, the profession of teaching as a last resort. Last resort in terms of when they go to university, they complete their degrees, and later on they move to become administrative services, then go to for the banking services and all those services out there. And when they end up with nothing, then at last they go for this, which I think is one of the root problems. Second, that awareness among teachers. Like I myself is a student, and I have seen a lot of my friends and the students, that they are hardly interested. Nobody is going to opt the field of teaching today. This is what I see in others, that there are no students. I thought that in India, or only in India, there are problems, but I've heard from Madeline as well, Yuki as well, that there are problems. They are facing the same problem of shortage of teachers in Japan and in Australia as well. So I'm sure the other countries are there who's facing the same problem. So I think that before doing anything, we need to promote teachers. We need to bring in teachers and aware students to take this course as their profession, because there are students who's opting teaching as their profession.
Thank you for your opinion. I don't know about the Indian and other countries' teachers' situation, so it's really good opportunity to hear that opinions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it was a nice presentation.
Okay, next.
Thank you, Yuki.
Thank you so much. So, Madeline-san? Yeah.
Hey. The question about making a better working environment for teachers. I believe that much like students, they also need to have support behind them and people to help them with their teaching and their classes. I think because of the shortage of teachers, they have to shoulder a lot of the burden by themselves. So I think I'm not too sure how to fix this problem, but I definitely think teachers or people who want to become teachers need more support in how to get around this issue of the lack of teachers and the lack of support that they have.
I also think about that teachers have to receive more economic support from government.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, anyone else?
Hi, Sensei. I wanted to ask one more thing. I just want to know that in Australia and in Japan, what about the teachers? What I think is that teachers are underpaid in India. The kind of labor and the work they do, the efforts they put in, their income is not that good. So they are underpaid. What about Australia and Japan? Do you face the same situation?
Okay, so from Japan side, anyone? Yuki-san or Junji-san?
Shinji, do you know the situation about the income in Japanese teachers?
Income, yeah, I often heard that Japanese teachers get like low income as well. So yeah, this is a huge problem in Japan. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Same in Japan. And in Australia?
I'm not too, what's the word? I don't know much about this, but I'm pretty sure that they are paid not extremely well, but quite well compared to other countries, because we do have quite a high minimum wage in general in our country. And I don't think I've ever heard our teachers complaining of not receiving enough money, but they also don't work as hard as other teachers do in other countries. Much like our education, our teachers are also very laid back. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I just said teachers get lower income, but actually, like, it's low for the work, for the how much
The
they
effort that
work.
they put in, right?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you.